There are leaders who build businesses, and then there are leaders who build people so intentionally, so completely, that when they can't be in the room, their legacy walks in anyway. They invest in others in a way that carries forward, seen in the people they've shaped, the values they've instilled, and the lives they've influenced. Mr. Warren Henry Zinn couldn't be here tonight in person, but even so, his legacy stands stronger than ever, and that legacy is already in this room. Larry Zinn, Warren's son, is not a substitute. He is proof of that living legacy. Please welcome Larry Zinn, who will be accepting the 2026 Outstanding Business Leader Award on behalf of his father, Warren Henry Zinn. Warren Zinn's story begins before he was even born. His father opened Florida's first Toyota dealership in 1965, laying the foundation that Warren would spend his lifetime building upon. Warren graduated from Northwood University in 1977, and at just 21 years old, he became one of the youngest car dealers in the state of Florida. Over the next 5 decades, he built what is now known as one of the largest privately held automotive groups in Southern Florida, providing the community with everything from daily drivers to the highest of luxury, the Warren Henry Auto Group. The Warren Henry Auto Group has locations stretching all the way from Key West to Naples, with more than 400 employees, an average team tenure of over 12 years, and over 30 years of employee loyalty. In an industry where turnover is the norm, that number tells you everything you need to know, and it does not happen by accident. It happens because of the culture Warren has built, the way he led it every day, and the way his team has continued to take it forward. He has a saying that defines everything you need to know about how he operates. Business has a soul. That means that the business should reflect the good character of the person leading it. How you treat your team, your customers, and your community isn't separate from your strategy. It is your strategy. From the numerous awards to his extensive community involvement, he proves that a business with a soul does not stop at the front door. His son Larry joined the family business in 2008 and now serves as the executive general manager. His daughter Katie serves as director of brand standards, events, and merchandise. The next generation didn't just inherit a company, they inherited a philosophy. Warren had every intention of being here tonight, and yet even in his absence, his hard work still continues. Because the most important thing Warren Henry Zinn ever built is not just a dealership, and it's not just an award. It's the people standing in his place. Tonight, Larry is here to accept his father's award and also to represent 50 years of his father's life work, his values, and his unwavering belief that the people around you are always the point. I hope when Warren watches the video of this evening, he can feel the respect in the room for him. Mr. Zinn, this honor is yours. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Larry Zinn to the podium to accept the 2026 Outstanding Business Leader Award on behalf of his father, Warren Henry Zinn.
I folded it over a few times. Please forgive me. Well, thank you, Bella, for the kind introduction about my father. Unfortunately, he can't be here tonight due to health reasons, but he wanted everyone to know that he greatly appreciates this award and hopes to be here next year to celebrate with all of you. Northwood University is a very special place for my father and me. I had the privilege of finishing my college career at Northwood for my junior and senior years, graduating the class of 2008. It was truly a life-changing experience, guiding me into my future career prepared to run. Now I have the unique honor of accepting this award not just as the Executive General Manager for the Warren Henry Auto Group, but as Warren's son. Warren is a true personification of the Northwood philosophy. He believes in and has built his business, the Warren Henry Auto Group, around the idea of free enterprise and ethical leadership. He also shares the belief that competitive effort, individual impact, and freedom are essential to building a successful business. He often says, "It is the people that make our company great," following sayings like, "No one person can make us, but it only takes one to break us." The Warren Henry Auto Group was founded in 1976 with a single dealership, Warren Henry Volvo. The dealership was purchased for $36,000 to be paid out over a period of 12 months. At the time, Warren was not only the youngest new car dealer in the United States, but also in the history of the Volvo brand. Since then, he has navigated the evolution of the automotive industry to grow from a single franchise to a multi-brand empire without ever losing the boutique feel of a family business. The way this was accomplished was through culture. The Warren Henry way is not just about selling and servicing cars. It's about employee longevity and treating our team and customers like family. This has allowed the company to have an average employee tenure of over 12 years, a number that would be higher if not for some recent retirements. His leadership style is one of leading by example. He would never ask anyone to do something that he would not or could not do himself. It is not often that you see the executive chairman walking around a dealership picking up trash that he spotted, but that is Warren. He cares, and he loves his business to his core. Warren's commitment to South Florida, including his work with local charities and his dedication to giving back, are a core business requirement. This includes charities such as the Overtown Youth Center, Alzheimer's Foundation, Cancer Research Foundations, local sports and religious organizations, and a myriad of others that will surely run me over my time if I spend time listing them off. I've spent the last few minutes talking about my father, the businessman, but I'd like to give some insight as to what it's been like working with him full-time for the last 18 years as his son. I'd like to start by saying I've only been fired 3 times. The last time was at least 10 years ago, so I think we've gotten past that. I surely deserved it each time, but the good news is I got rehired. The truth is, there's no greater leader I could have learned from. His resilience, his quiet humor, or his unwavering loyalty, all qualities that I could only wish to emulate. The lessons go far beyond reading a financial statement, and there are many. He always likes to say he may not be the smartest, but he's certainly the most experienced. And any opportunity he has to pass his knowledge on is never wasted. Keeping your word to your clients and employees is paramount, as he always likes to remind me, and integrity is the only thing that you cannot buy back. Another of his famous quotes, "Winners keep track of results, losers keep track of reasons." My father is truly the definition of an outstanding business leader. I could go on and on about the awards that he's received over the years, but the proudest one for him is always our presence in the automotive news Best Dealerships to Work For. I'm sure that this award will be right up there with that. His legacy is not just the buildings or the brands that we carry, but the thousands of lives that he's impacted throughout his career. In closing, I'd like to raise a glass to the man who taught me that a business is only as strong as its reputation, and a leader is only as strong as the people that he lifts up. Congratulations, Dad.
That's great. Thank you so much, Larry. But I think, before we move on a little bit, I want to take a moment because Warren Henry Zinn deserves more than maybe just a thank you, in my mind. He is a proud Northwood graduate, and those of us who know him know that he would have moved mountains to be here. So we can appreciate and respect what he's going through. I also know that because he's proud of his Northwood heritage, he's going to watch the video from tonight to see how everything happened. So could we all stand and give him a standing ovation, because when he watches it, I want him to know. Thank you, Warren Henry Zinn. We do plan to see him here next year telling us what he missed.